Next one.
This looks like my kids have this like $30 MP3 player with a camera on it. That's what that looks like.
Hey guys, it's Vadim.
Angelica.
And Max.
And in this video, we're doing an unbiased camera comparison with the brand new Z Flip 4.
The iPhone 13.
And the Pixel 6a. And I'm super excited because Vadim went out, he took a bunch of photos, he edited them together, and we have not seen them yet other than this first image. So we are gonna be voting which image looks the best. And you guys,
Go ahead and get a piece of paper and a pen. Play along with us, take down your score, let us know what you get in the comments.
all right, so I'm gonna be super opinionated because I usually don't get to do this, and usually it's me getting the photo, so just kidding. I'm gonna go with the left one.
Me too.
Because the ground is not that dark. That is crazy dark. That is blue. The colors look great. That's the image I'd want on my phone.
There's so much detail in the left one, and looking at the water, I see a lot of like brights, shadows, like it's so three-dimensional, where I don't see that in the center.
Let's see what we get. Z Flip.
Wow.
Vadim,
Nice Z Flip. Looks good. All right, and the next one, this I believe is ultra wide.
Man, that center one looks so flat and clumpy. It's all just
and
one.
too bright. I gotta go for the left one. I like the highlights in the clouds, some of the contrast here.
I definitely see a lot more detail on the left than in both of those.
All right.
Pixel.
All right, now for the next one, we have just a regular main camera shot for detail.
To me, this one looks too flat. That one looks too dark. This one I like the colors and the detail looks nice.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the detail along this trunk and everything looks really nice.
Very
Definitely
sharp.
a lot less
This
sharp
is
on
sucky.
that one.
Sucky.
Whatever that is.
Well, let's see what it is.
Z Flip's sucky.
Oh.
iPhone 13.
iPhone
is the
13
center.
did better.
Pretty good.
Wow.
That looks good.
We have a selfie.
Okay.
This is not portrait.
Man, this is so great.
This is in the morning,
Gray. You're
too, so-
completely gray.
Vadim's gray in the morning.
I really like the colors on the right one. It looks the most natural, but everything in the back is so gray, so flat. You kind of blend in with the background.
Pretty bright, yeah.
I keep changing my mind, but I think I'm gonna go with the center one. I would just make it warmer.
I agree.
13.
iPhone
iPhone
13.
Whoa, so the flip was the warm
Interesting.
one.
All right, now we have a portrait shot.
This looks like the first time that iPhone's got portrait mode, where it's messed up and then
All the
crazy
cutouts,
blur
even
here.
right there.
That's
That's really,
man, that's
really
not that good,
intense.
huh?
I think I like the left one.
I like the left one the
Left one.
best.
What is it?
iPhone.
Okay.
Wow.
That's interesting. In our last camera comparison, we did the Fold and the S22 Ultra. The iPhone was getting destroyed at first.
Yeah.
All right, this is a
Whoa.
close-up,
Wow.
basically like macro detail.
They all look good, very close. I just think the center has the most detail.
All right, let's see what it is. It is the
Another iPhone.
iPhone 13. All right, the next one. This is my boy Jeka on
Nice
his
four-wheeler.
four-wheeler.
Look at all that glow
I know,
over
it's
here and on
beautiful.
him. That's beautiful.
pretty
This one is
awesome.
horrible.
This was in the-
This looks like it's over sharp, like it's like fake detail.
It made him look old. What is happening?
It's Benjamin Button.
He's only 2 years old.
Yeah, the colors are nice, the details.
Oh,
I mean,
that's beautiful.
this one looks pretty good
That's
too.
pretty good, but this?
He's popping a little more, sharpness is good. That is by far the worst one.
yeah.
So center.
Wow.
That looks
Interesting.
beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Pixel, what went it wrong? Oh,
Yep.
What?
oh, the Pixel's still doing that annoying thing where it forces you
in.
to crop in using half the sensor and it looks bad.
Oh.
It looks bad.
All right, this next one.
Oh,
nice little
wow.
sunrise with a boat.
That center one.
I do like the center one where you have more of the highlights kept instead of blowing out.
Yeah.
Some of the colors. I don't like that flaring.
Yeah,
but
but
I'll
this
still
one's
stick
way
with the
worse.
center. Yeah.
Definitely center.
Center. Yep.
Flip.
Wow.
Okay.
Pretty good.
I'm very surprised that the dynamic range is so good on that
Really
Z Flip.
good.
The Z Flip 3
Super
had
impressive.
sucky cameras.
All right, so this is a basically zoomed in
Gosh.
shot because neither of these have telephoto cameras.
This is like, what is the Bigfoot, where people try to take Bigfoot photos and you can't see nothing because they're zooms.
I think I'm gonna go with the left.
I think so too, even though the detail still kind of sucks, but I like the colors there.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see. So that's the original
Ooh,
right there.
okay.
So the interesting thing is the iPhone only goes up to
Wow.
5x,
Yep.
Pixel goes 7x, Z Flip goes 10x right out of the camera.
So 10x and it looks better. I guess that's why the iPhone stops you because
good.
it's gonna look terrible if you zoom in
Yeah.
that much.
All right, the next one, this is Eli, and then Jeka jumped in at
Oh,
one
okay.
moment. Nice little portrait shot, so
I think I have to go for the center. Even though
think I
Eugene
agree.
is not in it, which sucks.
Yeah.
I
looks
like
the
the
most
colors.
natural,
It
the
looks
colors.
natural.
Looks
The
really
blur
good.
looks good.
That
Did you
one's
guys
bad.
notice this right here?
No,
I did
I
not.
didn't.
Yeah, like back here.
Yeah,
It looks
and-
like
Oh.
it.
And here, look at this.
Oh, as well.
Super blurred,
Same
and
thing
then
right there.
That's true.
a hard cut to like super in focus.
That
Let's
center
see.
one is like perfect.
What is it?
Z
Z.
flip.
What the heck?
All right, the next one. This is a portrait against the sun, so it's very difficult. Obviously, a lot of flaring.
I think I'm gonna go with the center.
They all suck.
They all suck.
I would have turned around. I know we test this because situations like this come up.
Yeah.
You want to get the sunset. I think I have to go center, even though there's some more small flares here, which kind of distracting compared to one huge one here.
Yeah,
but it's
it's like
still
a- Yeah.
detailed, and it still looks good.
iPhone 13.
iPhone 13.
Interesting. Now this one I set all of them to 5x because the iPhone only goes to maximum 5, so they're all even.
I am seeing a ton more detail on the right.
Yeah, this one actually looks like it has a telephoto camera, which
Yep.
none of these have telephoto cameras.
That one looks good.
Looks
This
really
one looks somewhat decent. This looks bad.
No, that looks so
All the detail
bad.
lost. This one looks
Wow.
terrible.
Pixel
Pixel.
6a.
That one's really
Why does the
good.
iPhone look so bad?
All right, next one,
Oh.
portrait. Yeah.
Okay, center.
Wow, definitely the center. This so flat completely.
Center. Yeah.
That one looks.
This was also
the
against the
colors are off.
sun, which makes it a tough situation. So both you center.
Definitely.
I think so. That one's not bad too. The colors are nice on the face. I like that.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
Pixel
Pixel.
6a, which you can see here, I actually cropped it to make them all
Oh.
even. But what about that? Does that look kind of weird?
That's kind
Yeah.
of annoying, but other than
It's okay,
that,
but it is really clean. Right, next one.
Whoa.
Oh.
left.
Left.
Left instantly, yep. That's
Yep.
really nice and sharp. You can actually like read it where these fail.
What is that?
Pixel.
Yep,
Pixel.
so I actually made them even. So pixel, once again, for zoom shots.
Wow.
Pixels get
Killing
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's starting to catch up.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
This is a portrait.
Not the center. I just don't like how everything is just so wide up there. There's like no detail.
Yeah, true.
These look more real life. Oh man, that left one looks so bad. What's going on?
And I
with
think
all
we already
those
know
shots
which one
I'm
that is at this point. Like
Mm-hmm.
each of these portrait shots with people just don't look great.
saying. Definitely right.
Yeah,
Right?
definitely right. It looks natural. It looks
Okay.
really nice.
I'm
Yeah.
very surprised you guys chose right because that was actually a
Oh.
crop. Because I
Wow.
went from further away. This was the only one that could take it that far away, I think.
Does this
So-
one allow you to do a portrait shot and like to choose to be closer? Like this one forces you to be closer,
Yeah.
but iPhone doesn't let you have that option.
I don't know, but I was able to be further away here with the iPhone, and I'm surprised you guys chose
It
Still
it.
looks
looks
good.
better.
It still
Yeah.
looks good.
Okay, this is just a regular
Ah.
main. He's posing.
This is tough. Angelica, you should say your opinion. I
very
might need
tough.
some pointers
Okay.
on this one.
I think I'm gonna go with the center. It looks really natural. I don't see as much detail on the left one or the right one, like in his face. The center one looks really good to me.
I would be happy with any of these photos in my
Yeah,
phone.
they're all good.
They're all great. I think I'd go with the center too.
Okay. That's the
iPhone.
iPhone. Okay, this is a
Oh.
close-up shot.
Well, I like the colors the best in the center.
I see a lot more detail in the center. These ones look kind of like almost blurry to me.
Yeah, I guess here it focused on the back
Yeah,
one,
it's like
but
right
not the
here,
main
yeah.
one.
Oh,
See,
weird.
yeah, a little bit here. There. This one
Everywhere.
looks the worst by far.
Yeah.
So much detail. Look at all of that. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Go with the center.
Stuff to feel. Yep. Z
Z
flip.
flip.
That's the Z
Wow.
flip. Brought out that color.
Ooh.
Okay, so we got a doorway with bright sky in the back.
Wow, these two are so blown out over there. That one looks really balanced.
You're right. We do have a lot more detail in the back. We don't have all that blown out. And then all these rays also, the highlights pop more. You have the nice colors. The
Look at
ambience
that.
looks really nice. That's not blown out. Definitely the center one.
Cool, both center. Pixel 6.
Pixel!
Hey.
That
Wow.
Interesting.
That's
that
a
is
good
surprising.
Okay.
Shot.
More
Wow.
mango.
Yeah, this is a portrait.
The left one's so bad.
Very bad.
So
Terrible.
flat. Look at all this
Fails right
blur.
there,
Not only do you have way too much blur here, but this whole corner is messed up.
And all of this is just so messy too. It's not clean at all.
Yeah, this looks like, it's just like I said before, like original iPhone
Yeah.
portrait mode.
I think I like the center one more. The background's a little more blurry, which I like because you want to focus on this.
Yeah, it's tough, but I'll go for the center too.
Center again. It's the iPhone.
iPhone, okay. These are not cropping, not forcing you to crop, but when you crop, it still looks better
Still
than
good.
this
That,
forced.
yeah.
Okay. This is a zoom. It's a lot of zoom in this one.
All right, let's find the pixel out of these old guys.
Man, that left one is
The
so
left one is
bad.
garbage.
It's bad.
That one is bad.
This one is so like blurry everywhere in the text and down
Oh,
here.
yeah.
This one's
Kinda
really
like
sharp.
noise reduction in this.
Definitely the one on the right.
Oh yeah.
One on the right? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Pixel
Pixel.
6A.
Again.
Man, it's so good at some stuff and so bad at
Zoom.
other stuff.
Very
I wonder how
good.
this got all this artifacting.
Another
Oh.
portrait. This is
Oh,
inside, so it's not as bright.
It's tough mixed lighting
Kind of
too.
lower, yeah.
Man, that center one looks really bad. Just in their faces, everything is so dark.
True, but this one also looks too warm
Does
to
look
me.
pretty warm,
It does
yeah.
look too warm. This is I don't know. I don't like this one because of sharpening and colors.
Yeah.
I would probably just take this and bring up the exposure a little bit in the phone, but I would still choose the center.
I think I'm gonna go with the left one actually. To me, the center one looks the most like over sharpened.
Interesting. Let's see.
iPhone
Pixel.
and
Pixel.
Pixel.
So not the Z Flip. It's very warm for some reason. Yeah. Next.
Eugene. Okay.
It's hanging
Regular shot?
by the nieces. Yep. This is a regular.
I am seeing a lot more detail in the center. The one on the right, there's barely any detail. His face, everything looks smushed, and like in his clothes, the pants, there's so much more detail in
Yeah.
the center one.
Center.
Center.
iPhone.
iPhone 13.
I was gonna say kind of looks
and
like
clean.
what's that mode that the iPhone has where it stacks images for detail in like middle lighting situations?
Yeah.
We forgot what it's called. But if that's what it's-
Diffusion.
diffusion.
There
If
you
that's
go.
what it's doing it.
Pretty good.
Ah,
Baby Eli on the grass.
Cutie.
And this is already dark. It's already past sunset at this point.
This is so bright. It looks like
so
right in the
bright.
sun.
Very bright,
You could just
yeah.
bring it down a little bit, but that right one looks really bad. Everything looks fake, and on his onesie,
kinda
the grass,
flat, yeah.
everything.
Yeah, and his face looks like all one tone. And this is
Yeah.
somewhat kind of like that too. This looks more.
that looks a little.
Let's. I'll go with the left
I'll
one.
go with the left
I think
one
it's
too.
the best overall.
Yeah.
Pixel 6A
Pixel,
on the
wow.
left.
Nice.
The iPhone is so bad. What?
Yeah, super flat. Next one. Hey, I got a picture of myself.
Wow.
Nice. That looks
Portrait.
terrible,
So
Vadim. You look
bad.
bad enough.
Do I?
You look,
Oh,
look
man,
at the
come on.
face. You look
Yeah.
like Eugene in that last photo
It is
where you're
blotchy.
super old.
It is blotchy, yeah.
Man, I'm
Like
going
over-sharpened.
with the left
Me too.
for sure.
It looks most natural. Colors look great. Detail
Detail's
looks great.
good.
Everything.
Left. iPhone.
iPhone.
Got a sign
Young
at church.
families. This is portrait or regular?
This is regular.
I'm gonna go with the center. I see a lot of detail. Everything looks natural. The colors. This one looks a little. I don't know, something about it looks really fake.
Is it? Mhm.
That really like
dark.
stands out and is really clean.
Yeah, to me this looks most like a DSLR shot. I also noticed detail in those highlights, not only the color, but there's like a little bit of clouds where this is kind of just blown
Yeah.
out.
Good point. 13 again.
iPhone 13.
It's doing really well. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
what is
Sunset
that?
now.
That one's so dark.
This one's super dark.
It's super
This one has
dark.
all this artifacting and crazy ugliness right
Yeah.
there. That one looks the
center
most
one.
clean.
Center one again.
Z
Flip.
Flip.
Z
What
Flip
happened
in
with the
center.
iPhone?
Yeah, it's
And the
bad.
Pixel.
Usually doesn't
Z-
happen. And
Oh,
okay, so
okay.
we got a dark interior
Alright.
shot, lots of glowing lights.
This is very tough to shoot this.
Yeah.
That right one is.
And I think I
really
zoomed
flat.
in at 2x on each of them.
I have to go with the center.
Yeah, I agree. This is not far off. That one's a lot
That
worse.
one's really bad.
Pixel 6A on the
Pixel.
inside.
Pixel. Nice zoom shots. Does great. Z Flip
Yeah.
didn't do
So
great
weird.
there.
It's my
Oh,
wife.
Okay.
This is dark in the church, so it's kind of like a darker
Alright.
selfie.
that looks
Center.
like it is in good lighting.
That's yeah.
That looks.
It looks
pretty
like it's in
good.
good lighting. Not bad there. Colors, brightness. This is sad. This one
That's
is.
pretty terrible. Yep. Oh, I know why. Because it has the interior camera, which I think is 10 megapixels.
I think it is 10.
Yeah, and it's definitely not as good.
So that's that one.
Yeah, that is the C Flip. I just
You didn't
I remembered.
say.
I guessed. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Next. All right, we're getting into the dark. Like this is pitch
Alright.
black already. We drove to camp.
Man, that's so much contrast.
Yeah.
And I'm
it's-
not sure if I
Yeah.
like it.
It's
I
almost
do
too
kind of,
much.
but yeah.
The center
Lots
one
of
looks really
contrast.
flat to me. The left one looks pretty good.
Yeah, I don't like that it's cool. Like I feel like it's too cool
It is
toned.
really blue, but that one is so dark. That
It
one's
is.
too dark to me.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go with the right one.
I'm gonna go with the left.
Okay.
Pixel
Pixel.
and iPhone.
Yep. Z Flip did not win. I think it's maybe a little flat, right? All right. And the next one.
Oh no!
That's pretty cool.
I feel bad for
Oh,
those.
this is yeah. Oh, but why did you include this?
sisters-in-law right here.
If your
Cam.
I'm
sisters-
so
Sisters-in-law.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
know which phone that took this, they're gonna throw that phone away.
Yeah, they-
Throw that
That's bad.
phone away.
I think
Man, right.
the one on the one on the
right.
right, definitely by far. And this
Oh,
phone
yeah.
sucks.
That is
So
clean,
sorry.
huh?
That-
Look at that. You got the glowing lights. Looks
Yep.
really good. The skin.
And why is the background all gray? Like
Nice
it looks
and
like
natural.
a filter. What is that?
Almost like it tried to turn the lights white.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are right.
Yeah, and then this one's still a little
gosh.
too blue.
They're like
That
purple.
one's very
It
good.
looks like a DSLR shot.
Z
Z
Flip.
Flip.
Oh gosh.
Killed
And
it.
Pixel fans, I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so
Whoa.
this is when we're bringing up the exposure a
Look
little
at
bit.
that.
Dude.
Look at that jumbled mess of artifacts.
Yep, that's true.
I was gonna say I like how the car looks,
But
but
the back
yeah.
is I mean that looks pretty good. You can even see the stars.
yeah, there's
What?
star. Okay, I think I might know which one it is, but regardless, the middle one.
Yep.
iPhone 13.
iPhone.
Wow.
What did you think?
I thought it was the Pixel because it does great at night mode shots. I was gonna say it
Interesting.
redeemed itself after the last shot, but
Yeah.
iPhone, wow.
next one. So this is handheld.
Handheld.
Trying to do night mode on each one.
Okay.
The center one
So
is
it's
so sad.
multiple seconds it's exposing.
I would be
Yeah.
so sad if I had this.
This
phone.
looks like my kids have this like $30 MP3 player with a camera on it. That's what that looks like.
This
that
is
looks
beautiful.
really good. I'm surprised you got that with handheld.
Yeah, it's pretty good,
By
huh?
far better.
Dang.
It's the iPhone.
No way.
Yeah, so that's
Oh,
10
no.
second, and these two I think did like 4 or 5 seconds or something each.
Wow,
Wow.
that is
Handheld, yeah?
beautiful.
All right, this is basically the same thing. Handheld again.
So I
Well-
mean, I guess how often do you have a tripod?
Yeah,
Right?
like who's gonna carry around a tripod unless you're like a pro?
Unless you go camping, you want to take star
Yeah.
photos. Like,
I mean, center.
yeah, I'm not gonna say.
You
Yeah,
have to.
center one.
Yeah, that's the iPhone
So
again.
is there
Yeah,
no
that's
way
where
to
that
make
goes.
these go longer unless you put them on a tripod?
Yep, the only way is tripod as far as I know, at least
Okay.
for the Pixel. Yeah. All right,
Ooh.
so
Nice camp
taking
setup.
some, yeah.
What
A
is
lot
this?
of differences in white
A
balance.
swamp?
Oh, because of that color spill everywhere.
That is a swamp.
There's a lot of color.
This is so
Yeah.
blue. I don't think your lights are like daylight lights.
They're
right?
actually kind of like white, like with the cool. I mean, it actually. I
Like a
won't say
4000.
what it looked like. 'Cause,
That looks
yeah.
pretty. That looks
One of
pretty
I mean,
natural.
this is the photo I'd want in my phone. This
That
one,
one?
right here.
Yeah.
Yep, it's actually the colors were like this. It's like a more white, not blue.
Okay.
Z Flip.
Wow.
Wow.
What did the iPhone do?
I'm used to the
Yeah,
Pixel not doing.
it's crazy.
Yeah, the iPhone did not do great.
Gosh.
All right, and I think this is the last one right here. Yep.
Ooh.
Wow.
Beautiful.
What does better?
Look at those
Dang.
stars. I kind of like how this has a little bit more highlights, but then I guess it takes away from the sky anyways, and this is what you want to look,
Look at
at
that
the sky.
color.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this, I don't know what phone this was, but
It's sad.
yeah.
All right. There you go. We actually have
Pixel.
the amount of times on here too. The Pixel lets you do 4 minutes. I actually put it down on the
minute.
tripod, and it was actually kind of annoying because I'm sitting there waiting for 4 minutes. I'm like, dude, I want to
Takes-
go already.
Vadim, you know how I feel every comparison.
It's so slow. 30
That's
seconds is
beautiful,
actually
though.
pretty good. And the Z Flip, I went through the whole like front screen menu trying to figure out like how do I increase the time. I don't know. Couldn't figure it out. I was trying to tap.
Yeah,
5 seconds
You
is
got a
what I
couple
left it to.
stars, but they look like more
Yeah.
like dust on the lens.
Yeah.
All right, that was it. 35 photos total. So if you
Wow.
went along with us, comment down below what you got for each phone and who's going first.
Wanna go first?
I can go first.
Okay.
I will say this was very fun. The Pixel does great at certain things,
And
but
bad at
overall,
other things.
it's either really good or really bad. The Flip, some shots it was good colors.
It's really good.
The iPhone, I think, is the most well-rounded, surprisingly.
Yeah.
So I have 9 for the Pixel, 10 for the Z Flip, one better, and 16 for the iPhone.
And I have 9 for the Flip, 10 for the Pixel,
Oh,
and also
it's flipped.
16 for the
16 as well?
iPhone.
So very similar, even though we
Yeah.
voted
Interesting.
against each other on some of those.
Wow.
But at the end, that is the result. Now, if you guys think that we're iPhone fanboys and this is rigged, go see
Watch
Yeah,
the
the
other
the
one.
fold comparison against the iPhone 13 Pro
Yeah.
and the S22 Ultra.
That
You
was
will be
different. Yeah.
surprised.
This is surprising
Wow.
results because the Flip is the most expensive, right? Out of all of them.
It is
Yeah.
the most
Yeah,
expensive.
$1,000.
1,000.
And it didn't do that well.
It didn't. Yeah, I guess it depends on how much money's in that whole hinge and that
Yep.
screen and
Yeah,
the
that's true.
second screen and all that stuff. So thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and hit that circle above to subscribe. Check out one of those great videos right over there, and we will see you in the next one.